Good morning, reception. It's Mrs. Webb here, and it is Thursday, the 11th of February. We are nearly there. We're nearly at half term for a good long rest and a week off. You have been doing amazingly. It has been a very long half term, hasn't it? When I started, I could see all of you out of my fringe look, and now it's grown so long that I can't see. I keep having to pop it to the side so I can see anything out the front. So I'm hoping soon the hairdressers will be open again. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cut my hair myself. Okay, so have a think today with me about what we're going to be looking at. We've got one more day today with some home learning videos and some activities for you to do. And then tomorrow we have planned a really nice fun day of activities for you. We're going to have a screen-free day apart from my morning greeting, and I'm going to try and give you lots of fun activities that you can do and look at your learning in a different way tomorrow. So tune in the morning to hear all about that, and if we can have one last final push today with our home learning, then that will be brilliant. So what have we got for you today? As usual, it's all there on the daily timetable on the home learning page. We have got some phonics. So RB and RO, there is a phonics video with me for you to watch. We are going to learn a new sound. And RCW, you're still revising all the new sounds that you learnt with Miss O'Kane last week. So on the home learning page, there is a phonics worksheet for you to do called Guess the Gift. And if you'd like to, you could also go on the Phonics Play website. All the details again are on the home learning page, and you could play some of the different games like Buried Treasure or Picnic on Pluto with the new sounds that you've learned, like the R sound, the OW sound, the OI sound. You could pick some of those and have a go at playing a game to have a little practice. In literacy today, there's a video for everyone to watch with me, and we are thinking about fortune cookies today in literacy and how they are used to celebrate Chinese New Year. In maths, we are thinking about the days of the week, and again there's a video for you to watch, and it's using a really lovely story called Jasper's Beanstalk, which you might have read before, to hear all about the different days of the week. And then for the foundation subjects, I thought you might like to have a go at thinking about how the Chinese New Year celebrations often have fireworks, don't they? We read about the little girl in the story, Samantha, and how she saw the celebrations on the evening with all the fireworks. And I thought you might like to have a go at making us a firework picture. If you wanted to, it could be with pens or pencils or paint and glitter. You decide and see if you could do us a picture of a fireworks scene. If you fancy something different, there's also a template on the website for how to make a lucky fish, which is another way of celebrating Chinese New Year, so you could always check that out too. For the activity to email into us to Tapestry, I would like you to choose whichever piece of work today you are most proud of and share that with your teachers. So it might be your super sentence, it might be your fortune cookie fortune, it might be your days of the week chart, or it might be your firework painting. So you decide on one thing that you want to share with your teachers and your teaching assistants, and then send it in at the end of the day, and we would love to see it. Right, so to start our day off, it is time for our super sentence, okay? And we've been doing it for quite a few days now, haven't we? Can you remember what it is? Can you tell the screen for me? Our sentence that Miss Collins Brown set you was, it will be fun. 4 words in our sentence. And I'm hoping tomorrow is Chinese New Year, and I've got lots of fun things planned for you as well. So I'm hoping that's a good sentence for tomorrow, then it really will be fun. Now, because we've been practicing this each day, I think you could probably pause the video now and have a little go at writing that sentence for yourself, remembering your capital letter and your full stop, and using your phonics when you need to. And then when you've done it, press play again on the video and we can do it together and you can check your sentence. Okay, well done if you've managed to pause the video and write me your super sentence. I've got my whiteboard here. So I'll just remind myself of my sentence. It will be fun. Okay, so my first word is it. So I want the capital letter. I looks like that. It. Now I need my finger space before I put my next word in. So it will. It. Or. And it's 2 letter L's to make that all sound in will, isn't it? It will. Another finger space. And then I've got my tricky word be. I know that needs to be a letter B, and a letter E gives me the tricky word be. It will be, and the last word is fun. So I'm going to use my phonics. Fun. Fun. And finally, my full stop. So there is my super sentence for Thursday. It will be fun. Did yours look like that? If it did, well done. Okay, let me pop that down then. And I thought for fun, to finish our morning greeting, we could do a little quiz all about Chinese New Year to see how much you have remembered and how much you have learned this week. So I've got my laptop with me. I can't make it fill the screen because I'm filming on the iPad this morning, so that just for once you don't get a really fuzzy video. So what I've done is I've got my iPad and I'm going to come in a little bit closer and I'm going to read you the questions. So don't worry if you can't see it on my screen. You just need to listen, and I want you to shout the answers at the screen if you think you know them, and we'll see how many questions we can get right all about Chinese New Year. So let me just go to the start of the quiz. And it says here, let's go. There's the tricky word go, though it's probably a bit small for you guys. So the first question says, in which month is Chinese New Year celebrated? And we have to choose. Is it in June and July? Is it in November and December? Or is it in January and February? Ooh, so let's have a little think. What month is it at the moment? Because we know it's Chinese New Year tomorrow. What month did Mrs. Webb say it was when we turned our video on this morning for our greeting? It's February, isn't it? So I think the one we need to go for then is January and February. So let me click the box. Let me see. And it says correct. Continue. Well done. So let's see what the next question is. Okay, oh, I can see some little picture here. So it says, what is in the red envelopes given to children during Chinese New Year? So there's the red envelopes. What did we learn would be inside them? We have to choose. Is it photographs? Is it letters? Or is it money? Have a little chat with your grown-up. What is it that they put in the red envelopes? Did you think it was photographs? Did you think it was letters? Or did you think it was money? I think it's money. Hopefully that's what you think as well. So if we click on it and check our answer, it says well done. That is correct. So we can go on to our next question. It says, what is another name for Chinese New Year? Now I had to think about this one a little bit, so you might not know it. Let's have a look. Is it called the Spring Festival? Is it called the Dragon Festival? Or is it called the Winter Festival? When I read this to start with, I thought it might have been the Dragon Festival, because all the children and the grown-ups go and see the dragon dances, don't they, to celebrate it? But what do you think? If you know, well done. If you're not sure, don't worry, because I wasn't either. It's actually called the Spring Festival. So even though it's very cold at the moment and we've had lots of snow, at Chinese New Year, they start to think about the new year ahead when they're thinking about spring coming. So it is considered a spring festival. You click on check. It says well done, but I have to say I'd have a sneaky look first before I did that one. Let's see the next question. What animal can be seen dancing in the Chinese New Year parades? So when we watched the videos, what did we see as the animal in the parade? Was it a dragon, an elephant, or a fish? Can you shout the answer out at the screen for me? Because you know this one is a dragon, isn't it? We saw the dragon dancers. So if I click on dragon for us, and check. Another big well done, thumbs up, well done reception. Okay, let's see how many more questions. How do people celebrate on New Year's Eve? So in the evening at Chinese New Year, do they set off fireworks? They go on holiday? Or do they have a picnic? Well, if you were listening carefully earlier, you'll already know the answer to that one. Oh, hang on 1 minute, children. Not just because I've clicked on my memory stick. Can you remember? They set off fireworks, don't they? That's what we learned just this morning. And also when we've watched the videos and read the story as well, that setting off fireworks is a way of celebrating Chinese New Year. Well done, you are doing extremely well. Right, let's have a look at this one. Why do Chinese people clean their houses to get ready for Chinese New Year? Do you remember the little girl in the story? They were very busy, her family, cleaning their houses. Was it to show off to their friends? Was it to get ready for visitors? Or was it to sweep away bad luck? Have a little talk with your grown-up and see which one you think. Was it so they could show off? Was it so they were ready for some visitors? Or was it to sweep away the bad luck? Well, we have thought a lot, and in literacy later as well, we'll be thinking about how Chinese New Year is supposed to be a lucky time, and Chinese people think a lot about luck for the new year. So actually, when they're sweeping away their house, it is to sweep away any of the bad luck. So if I click on it and check our answer, that was the one. And then this one I think you'll know really well. Why is the colour red used at Chinese New Year? Why do we see lots of red decorations and red clothes? Red is thought to be lucky. Red is a warning colour, or red is the colour of dragons. Why is red used lots at Chinese New Year? Have a little chat. Is it because it's a lucky colour? Is it because it's a warning colour? Or is it because it's the colour of a dragon? That's right, it's because it's a lucky colour, isn't it? We saw earlier the lucky red envelopes in one of the questions we've already had. So I think it's because red is lucky. It says, well done. And we'll make this our last question. It says, what food is eaten on Chinese New Year? We have got dumplings, Christmas pudding, or bananas. Which of those foods have you heard earlier in the week that you've seen Chinese people enjoying at Chinese New Year? Did anyone eat any Christmas pudding? No, I don't think we've heard about Christmas pudding this week. What about bananas? We haven't really heard about bananas either, but we have heard about dumplings, haven't we, in the story? So if I click on our dumplings and check, we have done it. Well done. You have learnt so much about Chinese New Year to be able to answer all of those questions. So well done. We've got our brains thinking really hard for the start of the day, and you know all about what we've got to get up to today. So I'm going to leave you to get on with your work. Everything's there on the Home Learning website, and I can't wait to see what you're going to send us in later that you are most proud of. Have a lovely day, reception, and I will see you in the videos later. Bye.